So in order to support Joe Biden's policy in Ukraine, you have to support what the government of Ukraine is doing with American tax dollars, including cracking down on faithful Christians within the borders of Ukraine. Zelensky is now closing churches belonging to the Ukrainian Orthodox Church. He says the country needs spiritual independence. So you have to ask yourself, he's literally shutting churches and arresting priests and nuns. This is happening on the internet. You can see it if you want. So why aren't Christian leaders in the United States saying anything about this and instead endorsing it effectively, as Russell Moore and many others have? Megan Basham is a reporter with the Daily Wire. She joins us tonight. Megan, thanks so much for coming on. This seems like a big deal. I can't remember in my lifetime a European country closing churches and throwing Christians in jail at this scale. Why do no Christian leaders here notice it?
Yeah, it's pretty surprising because when you look at the situation here, they are ejecting monks from an 11th century monastery. There are saints buried beneath this church. And you don't see this type of behavior in liberal democracies. And so you think those who held Zelensky out as a particular hero, who cheered him, who assured us this is someone that we need to support, that we need to throw our support behind as Christians, would now be questioning his particular actions, and we're not seeing that. There's really been total silence as he has begun doing what can in many ways be called persecution of members of the Ukrainian Orthodox faith. So why is that silence there? I would even point to the fact that we're not even seeing a lot of coverage of it from outlets like Christianity Today, which Russell Moore is the editor-in-chief of. And that's just some big questions that I have. How can you write so many essays about Trump, who hasn't been in office for 3 years now, but really say nothing about what is religious persecution? Possibly, or Ukraine says they have found leaflets, but that's all that they're pointing to is they found some rubles and leaflets in these churches, not weapons, nothing, particularly scary. So you have to wonder, why the silence?
Well, it's absolutely shameful. They're closing churches and arresting priests, and Christian leaders here say nothing about it. I think it's genuinely shameful, and I appreciate your reporting on this subject. Megan, thank you so much. Good to see you.
Thanks so much, Tucker.